Stadium in Iowa City. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm to see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Huskers will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense will go to work first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
They'll run it on the counter. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
The Cornhuskers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. We get our first look at Anthony Calandria. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Maybe some room here. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He'll run it again. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. This time working from much better field position than their first possession. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Makes the catch. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Short gain on the play before he slides. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continued to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Here's a give to Malton. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Here comes the heat. What a complete disaster. What a They'll move the wide receiver. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He's knocked. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 9 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Red Raiders with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. And that'll cap their season off at a very respectable 9-3 record. Now back to your game at Kinnick Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. They got him down quickly after. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going